He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He splits the uprights. And with that... goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Johnson looking to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play.
It's a fumble on the play. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
And you start to get that offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's a heat. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open, he makes the catch.
Illegal forward pass.
And so a huge gain is negated by an illegal forward pass. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. This offense has it with really good field position. Johnson looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Roberson. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown Air Force! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one, setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. And so after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll run the sneak for it. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Latham. Touchdown Falcon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start this drive with a pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The short hands, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now it's 3rd and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is on it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for room, it's Harris. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the defense did a great job taking the first option away and bringing the quarterback down behind the line.
Look, they haven't been able to get much going, but do you think he could have pitched it late there?
I think you try, but once you get in that area of gray where you don't know whether you want to pitch it and you're going to get tackled, you don't want to fumble the football, and you got to eat it.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Barfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. All wideouts, no backs.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football anymore. Not good.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The field goal is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for a crease, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the big fullback. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
Let's go. Second down.
That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Going right to work up top. They're working that left side.
Hey, you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires to the tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Falcons will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Hawaii offense returns to the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. The give from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Caught behind the line. It's Barfield. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
And the 4th down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they're trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the back. On the option. Now the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. He wants it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away.
It's a seam wide open. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Air Force. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Punch it out of the air. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window, and he did that right there.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late.